I can speak, I can convey my message, and I can speak in front of hundreds of thousands of people. There is a crowd in front of me. I can speak, I can do it. If I can do it, you can do it as well. Hello everyone, good evening. How are you doing today? It's me, Muhammad Bilal here, and I'm here in front of you with another exciting video. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you guys 7 steps. And if you follow these 7 steps, if you speak English according to these 7 steps, no one is going to stop you to speak English. You will become fluent, you will become excellent, you will become master in English. To be very honest, I swear to you, just follow these steps. So what is the step number 1, which is going to change your English to the next level? Step number 1 is start with your basic English vocabulary. So what do I mean by basic English vocabulary? That means if you are beginner level student, if you are beginner level English speaker, start with the vocabulary that you have got, that you have learned in your school, that you have learned in your university, in your college. For example, let me give you an example. For example, I say, I go to the college, I go to the market, I go for a walk, I go to take classes, I teach online. So these are the basically simple sentences consisting of subject, verb, and object. So if you continue making practice using these kind of sentences in your daily life, and you practice all the time, whenever you are free, just go to internet and speak with your friends, speak with your colleagues, speak with your students, speak with your whatever the person you are interested in, you can speak to, no problem. So if you keep on doing this practice with your friends, no one can stop you to speak, no one can stop you to be fluent in English. And just make sure this is not your mother tongue. Maybe possible I will be making mistakes in my speaking right now. Yes, of course, I can make mistakes. This is not my mother tongue, but I'm speaking to you because I have to convey my message. I have to make you understand what is the English, what is the importance of English. It's not my mother tongue. So make mistakes, but speak. Making mistakes doesn't mean you can't speak. You can speak tutti frutti, broken English, but it means if you have started speaking, if you have taken a start, that means you are improving from your mistakes. To be very honest, you will improve a lot from your mistakes, but first of all, you have to take a start. Step number 1, which is super important, that is practice speaking with your friends, practice speaking with your family, practice speaking with your students. If you're a teacher, then I think you have a great opportunity to speak in front of your students. Deliver your lecture in English. Convey your message in English to your students. And force your student to speak with you in English. To be very honest, if you're a teacher, you're the luckiest person of the world. You can improve your English. You can take your English to the next level. Even you can speak with your colleagues. You can force them to speak with you in English. You have to create your own environment. No one will create an environment for you. You yourself, you are held responsible for your environment. You have to create your own environment for spoken English. So that was the step number 2. Practice. Whatever the time you have, whenever you are free, just go to internet or speak with yourself. Speak in front of the mirror. Record yourself and listen all the time. Listen yourself and improve from your mistakes. So that was the step number 2. Moving on to step number 3, which is super important. Listen to English. Listen to podcast. Listen to English native speakers. Listen to English vloggers. Listen to those people who you are interested in. Listen to people who you are interested in. For example, let me give you an example of mine. I am really interested in watching cricket. So whenever I'm free, I just go to the YouTube channel and I watch English commentators. I love Nasser Hussain, who is English commentator basically, and he belongs to England. I love listening to Sanjay Manjrekar. who is Indian basically. I love listening to Ramesh Raja, who is Pakistani. So listen and listen and listen. When you are listening to a lot of people all the time, you can become master in English. You can become fluent in English, to be very honest. But make sure, try listen to native English speakers. I listen to native English speakers all the time. I love listening to Keith. I love listening to English. She's basically Australian, and Keith is basically, he's from England, and nowadays he's living in, I don't know, maybe he's living in Japan or he's in Korea, but I'm not sure where he is living right now. I love listening to AJ Hook. Basically, he's American and right now he's living in Japan. So I love listening to native English speakers because I have to improve my English all the time. Whenever I'm free, I just go to YouTube, I listen to English vloggers, I listen to English channels, I'm improving. So this is the reason why I'm speaking in front of you, in front of camera. So this is all because of your practice. Practice makes man perfect. So you have to practice. It will become a great source of income for you as well, to be very honest. Step number 4, think in English. Don't try to translate from your mother tongue to English, and then you will stuck. To be very honest, you will stuck. If you think in English, speak in English, your English will go to the next level. Try to think in English. Try to imitate the native English speakers. Try to imitate me whatever I'm saying. Try to copy my accent. Accent is not important, but you can imitate me. You can repeat after me. You can pause my video and you can repeat the sentences whatever I'm saying. You can listen to it again and again to make your English excellent, to improve your English to the next level. So make the best use of your time. Make the best use of your time if you want to improve English. You have to sacrifice. You have to devote yourself in your English. You have to give time to your English. If you're not giving time to your English and you are dreaming of going to abroad, you're dreaming of going to England, Japan, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, no one will take you to these European countries. To be very honest, this is the secret of my speaking English. Step number 5 is join a group or class. So what is the group or class? So that means you can join the groups on YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. There are a lot of social media apps. You can join different people depending on your interest. You can speak to him on showbiz industry. If there is a person who is interested in cricket, you can speak to him about cricket. So depending on your interest, you can join your groups and you can make practice of your English. Just practice your English with groups. There are a lot of people who are waiting for you on social media apps. There are a lot of people who are waiting on Instagram who want to improve their English, but they have no partner to speak with. So if you are looking for a partner, if you are looking to improve your English, if you want to become fluent in English, then you must have to join such English groups which are looking for you. They are looking for you and you are looking for them. So basically every person is looking for a partner to speak with. Every person is looking to improve his or her English, but unfortunately he can't because he is lack of practice. So practice, speaking comes with practice. Cycling by cycling, you will take your English to the next level. So this is all about your practice. If you are practicing your English all the time, everything is okay, fine. Step number 6, use simple phrases like what's your name, where do you come from, where do you live, what's your school name, what's your college name, what's your university name, what's your teacher name. So these are the simple phrases that you can use in your daily life. If you use super difficult phrases in beginning level, you will stuck. You will lose your confidence, and the time will come when you will be stumbling in front of the other person, and the other person will make fun of you. So if you want to see you a confident English speaker, and if you want to speak English in front of the other person, Just you have to convey your message. If the other person is contented, if the other person is satisfied with your speaking, that means that you are speaking well. But speaking fast doesn't mean that you are an excellent English speaker. Speak depending on the situation, depending on the requirement of the other person. If you're speaking really fast and if the other person is not understanding you, that means you're not a great speaker. Sometimes I speak really fast. Sometimes I speak really slow, depending on the situation. So speaking is like singing a song. But the point number 6 was use simple phrases, not super difficult words in your speaking, especially if you are a beginner level English speaker. So that was step number 6. Step number 7, supreme important, which is secret of my speaking English, is confidence. I remember when I would go to school, when I was in a school, I used to speak with my students, with my fellows, with my friends, even with my teachers. I used to speak in English. And I remember when my friends, they laugh at me and they used to make fun of me. Are you trying to become an English person? Why you are not quitting your English language? But I remember I used to speak with them and they used to laugh at me. And this is the reason why I am speaking in front of the camera. I'm recording myself and I'm conveying my message. I'm conveying my motivational story to you guys so that you can also be a great English speaker. So confidence is the secret, but confidence comes with knowledge. If you have vocabulary, if you have knowledge, and if you're speaking and speaking and speaking all the time, confidence will be automatic inside you as well. But if you're not trying, you are not practicing your English, and you are thinking of any miracle, I think that would become impossible for you to speak. That would become impossible for you to convey your message. So speak, speak, speak. If you're speaking a lot, getting confidence. If you're not speaking, you lack of confidence, you will not get confidence. So these were the 7 steps that you can follow, you can adapt in your daily life. If you want to become fluent, excellent, great English speaker like me, I'm not a great English speaker, but Alhamdulillah, God be praised, I think I can speak, I can convey my message, and I can speak in front of hundreds of thousands of people. There is a crowd in front of me. I can speak, I can do it. If I can do it, you can do it as well. Obrigado. Thank you so much for watching. Stay connected. Bye bye.